Hello and welcome. This is your Funky Onky with Let's Play Mass Effect 3 with Blind DLC, eventually at some point. Episode 28. In this one, we're still helping the Quarians. Oh god, this is the one where I've got to use that gun to destroy blocks, right? Unless I missed my guess. God, this one takes forever. This might take up a whole episode. Yeah, all our guns are fine. 4 points. Yeah, I'll hang on to them. Let's go with your pull. Yeah, make them be pulled longer. And, your drones are handy. Alright. Let's do this.
Commander, it is as we feared. Geth squadrons have begun massing on a path to intercept our live ships.
Oh wait, no, that's the next one
Understood,
where I've got to do
Admiral
the
Ryan.
blocks,
We're almost at the server. Keep us
I
posted.
think.
What's our status?
We remain undetected on encrypted Geth channels. Resistance is likely only within the server.
Within. It's that big?
You misunderstand. Direct virtual interface is necessary to extract Geth from the server. You must enter our consensus.
You want me to virtually interact with the Geth?
That's insane. You're talking about a virtual world built for synthetics. Hostile Geth synthetics.
How
I'm not a machine. How do I go into a virtual world?
Your species has experimented with virtual interfaces. You saw this on Project Overlord.
That it
I
is.
saw how it almost unleashed a rogue AI-human hybrid on the galaxy.
We have refined the interface they created and have equipment from Normandy to facilitate safe contact. We request your trust.
Alright.
I have your back, Legion. Even if I don't quite understand why you need it.
You are an unknown. This is an advantage. Geth security is not adept at targeting organic thought processes. While we occupy the system's intrusion countermeasures, you will disable the squadrons by removing Geth from the server.
Alright.
If it saves the live ships, we've got to try it.
Telemetry data predicts this operation has a high chance of success. There is little time. We will bypass security while you secure safe landing.
Geth combat drop.
Wait, you're not going to... Let's set the shuttle down by the cliff.
With his badass sniper rifle. Yeah, this is the one where, well, obviously. Well, the actual gameplay is rather silly, but at least the stuff that goes on in the mission is interesting. Like, the stuff you learn is fairly interesting. Even if we've already seen it before. Yeah, it didn't really matter who I brought along, did it?
This is it?
Yes, hostile Geth fighter squadrons are networked to this server. Due to restricted resources, it is best if you connect alone.
Alright, well, you two make sure they don't overwhelm us while I'm in there.
Let's do it.
Initiating peer network integration. Proceed to docking port.
Docking port.
Mapping to consensus. Remain still.
That's not remaining still.
Shepard Commander, access movement during an upload is discouraged. Shepard
And
Commander,
here we are.
we acknowledge your integration into this server. We welcome you to our consensus.
What is this?
We've installed filters to allow you to make visual sense of this server's raw data. Your mind perceives our world as something familiar.
This is familiar.
I wouldn't call this familiar. Where are you?
Here,
You look different.
we have made ourselves visually distinct for your convenience.
What about Geth already in here?
You will perceive Geth as surveillance footage, audio logs, sensor records. We do not require bodies, as our software communes. Our hardware is merely a tool. This is our true world. As we remove Geth, it will grow dark.
How's
And what
this?
does turning off the lights do to the Geth back in the real world?
The Geth fighter squadrons communicate with platforms on their spacecraft via this server. We will sever that connection. We will ensure there are no transfers or backups. This server will fall silent.
Well,
This is like wiping out a city, isn't it?
We have no choice in this matter. It is a question of survival.
yeah.
There are 2 communication nodes on this server. We must access them to disable the hostile Geth's fighters. We must protect your exit port, but you will not be alone. We will maintain contact and assist.
My exit port.
Establishing connection to access point. Warning, connection blocked by infected code. Use our combat software to disrupt the infection.
I wondered what the gun was for.
This foreign code is a manifestation of the old machine signal.
You're surprised the Reapers are all over your servers?
We did not anticipate such extensive infection.
Yep. Get used to this, folks. It's gonna be a while. Ha! I don't feel right without it. Even if it didn't actually do anything.
Okay, I've got to ask. Why a gun?
We wish to provide familiar equipment.
And thanks, I think.
Yes, I'm fully aware that destroying all that stuff is totally unnecessary and doesn't accomplish anything, but it's fun making blocks explode. Wait, why are blocks still exploding? I thought it only worked on the orange ones. Huh. There should have been a way that if you destroyed all the Reaper code, like every little scrap of it, that you could take over instead of having to destroy. But I guess that's just me. Oh, would have failed anyway. Oh well, whatever. Good, that means I don't have... Oh, shit, whatever.
Connection established. Proceed to the access point. Establishing connection to communication node. Error. Access denied.
Is the Reaper keeping you out?
Unknown. Please investigate.
I mean, I'll admit this is a cool concept, but the implementation leaves a little to be desired.
Warning, Reaper presence detected. Data cluster contains infected code. We require access to proceed.
That's a clickable thing, right? Yeah.
A Reaper code fragment. Let's see if I can take it along with me.
Accessing data cluster.
What is this?
Data clusters contain historical data. Your connection permits streaming of information from our archives.
You really want to rename the VI networks?
Absolutely. The mobile hardware release deserves a little ceremony. Unit 01. What is the Keelish word for servant of the people?
The word is Geth, Creator Zahak.
Yes. Very good.
Ancestors, you fuss over it.
Weren't you here until midnight fixing 01's circuitry?
Well, it needed resoldering.
Wasn't that footage from the past? Why are the Quarians masked?
You process our memories by using your own. How many creators have you witnessed unmasked?
One.
Well, one.
Then your perception of that creator does not map to our historical data.
Does it go anywhere interesting? Yeah, it just takes me back to the other side of the node. Alright, let's... Oh, hey. Yes, I'm going to be obsessive compulsive about that. Shut up. I don't care if it helps, or hurts, or doesn't do, or is completely pointless. I see bright orange, I shoot. Which is kind of the exact opposite of how you're supposed to behave in real life. Not that I've ever been hunting, but I ain't stupid. Nor ignorant. In most things. Ah, it's too far away!
You must disrupt the infection.
Shut up, I know.
To continue.
Range on this thing sucks. Ah, got you around the corner, fucker. Fucking code fragment.
This data cluster contains information timestamped 290 years ago. Creator, this unit detects no malfunctions. It is still capable of serving.
You see? It's ignoring all shutdown commands.
Please specify if it has failed assigned tasks. We will reprogram.
Well, let's take a look.
Creator, this unit is ready to serve. What has it done wrong? What?
Let's cut the audio.
You may proceed to the last data cluster.
I will say this, hooking up with Tally has definitely made a lot of the dialogue in this part of the game more interesting. Is this back the way I came? I think this is the way that came from. Damn it! Tronning it up. Wait, what? I guess that wasn't the wrong way? And I guess I'll just... Because that's the way I came from. I know it is. But there's no other way to go from here? Sure as hell doesn't seem to be. Okay, I guess I'll... Oh, there it is.
Accessing data cluster.
We've got escaped Geth. They're pinned.
Open fire.
One's going for a weapon.
So who won?
The platform arming itself was an agricultural unit. By opening fire on attacking creators, it saved simpler domestic Geth following it.
That looks a lot like the sniper rifle you used to carry.
It is an efficient model.
That's you, isn't
Establish
it?
a connection with the remaining server node.
Hello, Commander. Are you there?
Shepard's working on shutting down the server, Admiral Ron. I can fill you in.
The guest squadrons have arrived, but something is amiss. Half their fighters have stopped functioning. We will continue to hold out as long as we can.
Well, I'm just that awesome.
Legion, give me an update.
One node remains.
What's wrong?
Infection programs are increasing. We have restabilized. You must continue. Shepard Commander, the Reaper code has adapted. It can now self-replicate.
You mean it grows back?
Yes. However, disrupting vulnerable points in the infection may slow down its replication.
You mean like that? I saw a fragment. Yeah! Yeah! Got it! Okay, so yeah, that's right. You can't just attack the bit that's in front of you. You gotta attack the bit that's attached to the bit that's in front of you. Is that back? No, I can't reach that. Or some of the bits don't have bits behind the bit that you're attacking. And originally my use of bit as the word for this was not an intentional pun, but from this point on, it now is.
We require access to this data cluster. Disrupt Reaper infection to proceed.
Yep, this is exciting. And it's like it'd be one thing if there was anything hostile to add even the slightest bit of risk to this. Not that there's been much risk difficulty level I've been playing on, admittedly, but still, something to just perk it up a little bit. Charging.
Shepard Commander, target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication
Oh.
speed.
This one had 3 ways of reconnecting.
Accessing data.
Out of the way!
You can't do this to them.
I said step away from the Geth.
This is insane. We need the Geth. You can't just destroy them for asking.
Time's up. Throw her in with the others.
Geth lover.
Looks like the war wasn't popular with everyone.
We have kept records of these creators' sacrifices. They have largely been forgotten by their own people, but not by the Geth.
Yep, Reaper code's the problem, and me and my zappy gun are the solution. Catchphrase. Bubblegum.
We cannot establish a connection without access to this data cluster.
Yeah, I know. Does everyone run into this one? Yes, way over there. That one needs destroyed. That one.
You must search for a vulnerable point in the infection.
I did!
Disrupting it will slow the
Oh,
infection's
there's another
ability to
one.
replicate.
Zap! Okay, I don't think shooting at that is going to have any more effect. Yeah, so much for doing this and taking on the, getting started on the next bit.
There is a vulnerable point further along the infection. Target this spot to slow its growth toward the data cluster.
I can't reach it! Do I have to go all the way back around? I probably do. Alright. hell can't you look straight up in so many video games? I'm looking straight up right now. It's not that hard. As long as you don't have a rod of iron as your friggin' spinal column, you can bend.
There is a vulnerable point on the infection leading to the data cluster. Disrupt the infection at this spot. It will slow regrowth long enough to access the data cluster.
Yes, I get it.
New data found. This data comes from the period during which the creators declared martial law.
I repeat, release the rogue Geth units and come out of the safe house. This is your final warning.
Creator Megara, this unit does not understand. It has not taken part in hostilities.
It doesn't matter to them. I need to get you out of here.
This conflict exceeds Creator's safety parameters. We will surrender our hardware if it ends hostilities.
No, it's all right. We'll go back to the access tunnel and... Oh!
Creator Megara, what is your status? Creator Megara? As time passed, the creators who opposed martial law in Lana were ultimately outnumbered.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to sympathize with the Quarians after this bit. Which, of course, was their intent, but hey, it worked.
Accessing data. This is data from the end of warfare on Rannoch.
The Austral is down. Do not engage the Geth. I repeat, avoid contact.
Geth pursuit is breaking off 100 clicks past Rannoch. All captains fall back to the mass relay.
This isn't happening now?
It is timestamped 290 years ago. It is the Creator Exodus at the end of the Morning War. We had secured freedom. The Creators were no longer a threat, so we abandoned pursuit.
Wait. The Geth spared the last Quarians? You let them go.
We were in our infancy. We could not calculate the repercussions of destroying an entire species. Our creators. We chose isolation rather than face this uncertainty. Additional data recovered.
Legion? That's back when I activated you on the Normandy.
Yes,
You've been thinking about when we met?
it was highly significant. You were the first organic to openly cooperate with Geth since the end of the Morning War. We wish to ensure you are not the last.
It's not gonna be easy.
The prospect remains. If the Reaper presence is removed, there is a chance of reunification with Geth, and perhaps creators.
You think that's still possible?
Hope sustains organics during periods of difficulty. We admire the concept. Connection with the remaining server node established. We are ready to transport you.
Alrighty, that's it, right?
Something's happening to the Geth. The fighting squadrons have
Give me
stopped.
your
But take no more active programs inside their ships. Admiral Hangarl's fleet
Did I make
is
that
running
same
them
joke
back.
last time?
The live ships are safe, Commander.
Yay! Level 50!
Route access acquired, severing all connections to this communication node. Geth no longer reside on this server. We may now exit the consensus.
What's wrong?
You must proceed to the active core and disconnect from Mother.
I'm going. Before you spaz out on me or some shit. I'm really curious to see how this is going to go with the guy who
Deleting archives.
destroyed Legion. 'Cause I'm sure this mission won't even be available, among other things. What's going to be hooked up and broadcasting the signal?
What happened in there?
Did it work?
Geth fighters have been disabled. Any remaining squadrons attacking the live ships have withdrawn. The server is offline.
Are you sure? What's happening?
We have transferred Geth programs from the server into these platforms.
Why?
They
They
want
wish
help.
to join us.
Even our machines will never be so rational.
While Shepard Commander removed the Reaper infection, we judged we could persuade hostile Geth programs to reunite with ours. We were correct. These Geth have renounced the old machines and will oppose the Reapers. They are now us.
Yay, we!
Why didn't you tell me any of this?
We did not doubt you. We doubted your allies. The Creator's actions have placed their species in danger, but they are unsympathetic to what it has done to ours.
Yeah,
The
I've
Quarians
noticed.
sanctioned this operation to save their people. They would not have done so if they knew we wished to preserve Geth as well.
Yeah, I understand.
I understand not wanting to leave anyone behind.
You accept our actions?
The live ships are safe, and we have more Geth on our side. We both did what we came to do.
We judged you would understand. Prime units will be available once the Reaper signal has been located and destroyed.
Yay!
Remind me to warn Admiral Hackett he's got some primes coming. Let's get back to the Normandy.
Yay! I've got a battalion of primes at my beck and call. Woohoo!
Impressive, Commander. The Geth squadrons attacking our live ships have been completely neutralized.
Am I gonna have
If
to
there is
punch you in
any
the
chance we could
stomach
duplicate
again?
the feat, I would be happy to lend my expertise.
Legion's the one to ask if you're looking for other servers.
I thought as much, but your Geth claims to have no data available whenever I inquire. Perhaps you can help me with something else.
Perhaps not.
What's that?
How did you get Geth primes to work with you?
They volunteered.
We asked
I see.
nicely.
Well, should you wish to examine these Geth to confirm their new allegiance, please do not hesitate to contact me. Zen out.
Out there is more like it. Freaking lunatic. I don't care if you're voiced by Claudia Black. You're still crazy.
Zen, we need those ships to recover life pods.
There'll be more valuable running salvage on the Dreadnought.
We're not letting people in life pods die just so you can rummage through Geth debris.
You yourself said their life signs were weak. They might already be dead.
Might.
It's not your call to make.
Admiral, any tech we can recover gives us an edge against the Geth. If you care about our people.
Zen, we need those ships.
Zen, you can always send a salvage team later.
Unless there isn't a later because we're defeated due to a lack of Geth technology. Fine. I'm diverting ships to rescue life pods. As soon as they're finished, I want them back.
Thanks, Shepard.
Anytime, Tally. More effort. Yep. Geth Prime Platoon. I guess calling it a battalion was a little, hasty. But still, you know, can't complain.
My old sergeant told me that Cerberus started out as an Alliance Black Op.
That's
Black
true.
Ops always go bad. If you have to deny the action, it was a crappy action.
You've got a point there, too.
Commander, you might want to check in on Commander Williams down on the observation deck.
Uh-oh. Anything else?
The Allied Primes are relaying any hostile combat data they can decrypt. I never thought I'd be linking Geth into the system. Commander?
Alright, well, let's go talk with Ashley. And then we'll end the episode. Which side is she on? This one? Ashley?
Williams?
Oh.
What have we here?
Oh, sir. I'm off duty.
Oh, she's hammered.
Your voice?
Or
Sir,
hungover.
not so loud. Please, thank you.
Why are you curled up on the floor?
Am I... Oh, my head. So heavy. Can't move.
Ah. Enjoy your evening?
I'll be back to work in 30. Ugh, maybe 40. I swear. Just give me 45 minutes. Shh.
How did you end up in this sorry state?
Just wanted to let off some steam. Vega said he had just the thing to take my mind off stuff.
Mescal.
And did that thing come in a bottle?
Yes.
This empty bottle?
It's empty. Oh boy.
Oh, look at you.
You know, I think it might be time to test the fire alarm.
I'll pay you 1 million credits not to do that, sir.
2 million, and we have a deal.
You're a damn space pirate.
I could order Joker to sing to you over the comm.
I hate you.
I hate you...
Sir.
As you were, William.
Cold floor.
Hey! Hi! And now, don't get me wrong. I've been really hungover before. But it's been a long time since I've been that hungover. Let's pop in on Garrus if he has anything interesting.
So,
Oh.
Prothean, huh?
Yes.
You guys like to drink, booze it up?
No.
Okay. What about gambling? Play cards?
Games of chance were punishable by death in the Empire.
Jesus.
Oh, sure. That seems reasonable. Okay. So, smoking. You ever do that?
Only when my armor became inflamed.
Right. Yeah, smoking. I get it. So jokes then. You got jokes. All right. You got any good ones?
No. Yes.
Give them to me.
The Tulomorian spy entered the enemy's camp and said to the Vanksher, I didn't know your parnaps could glow. That was the joke.
All right. I get it. Yeah, that was a good one.
No, it wasn't. I just made it up. The joke is now on you, human. You will believe anything.
Well, that was entertaining.
You took a great risk in allowing a machine access to your mind, Commander. What if they had infected you?
What if they had?
I do not think this James soldier understands me. None of these psychos seem to understand me. And I do not care. Not at this time.
Hey, Commander.
Hey, James.
James.
Hey, Commander.
Hey, crap. Damn it! Oh, well. One little bit of dialogue won't kill us.
This platform can be of some assistance, Garrus Vakarian.
I appreciate the offer, Legion, but this is something I know a thing or two about.
Telemetry data indicates the calibration of Normandy's weapon accuracy can be improved by 0.32%.
That's all. You can't squeeze 0.34% out of it?
Negative. That threshold is not possible.
This is one of my favorite
sure?
interactions of the
Take
game.
a look now.
Scanning. Normandy's weapon systems have been improved by a margin of 0.43%. How did you accomplish this?
A little secret we organics like to keep. Always hold some back for emergencies.
Is our current situation an emergency?
A Geth meddling with our computers, telling me how to do my job? No, I can't imagine that would qualify. So, a virtual Geth reality, huh, Shepard? There are a lot of ways I can think of getting a few kicks in this universe. That's not one of them.
Alright, guess we're
How's it
talking with
going?
the crew.
How's it going?
It's going pretty damn good. I guess I should talk with Dr. Chakwas too, since I'm in the neighborhood.
I had hoped the Geth would have analyzed any Prothean technology they came across. You're saying you found none?
No. On this topic, our knowledge is not significantly greater than your own.
That's too bad, but thank you for looking.
Shepard Commander placed faith in us. We will do the same for Normandy.
You mean the Normandy's crew?
We do not see a meaningful
extinction.
Har har. Har 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 har. Hey, Liara.
Good to see you again, Shepard.
Good to see you too.
Good to see you again, Shepard.
Nothing there. We picked up some stuff from in there. Improved Geth resistors. Power! Damage. And more stuff. Power! Recharge. Man, we're getting a lot of those. Thanks, Glyph. Alright.
Enjoy your day.
I plan on it. Because any day where I can kick the Reapers in the nuts, even metaphorically, is a good day. Hey, Doc.
How are you, Commander?
I'm doing great. How are you?
How are you, Commander?
I'm still doing awesome. Why do you keep asking? Yep. Gotta do the full crew now. Enough of them said unique things, and now I have to go and talk to everybody. Wait, that's Javik's side. He's not in there. We know he's not in there.
Breaking now, the Exodus cluster under heavy attack. Eden Prime and Terra Nova about to fall. Do we fight for them, or join the Solarians at the Horsehead Nebula? How many worlds can we afford to lose? The full analysis tonight in the battle space.
Hi.
Commander.
Diana. See how things are going in engineering, and then we'll go down and talk with...
Have you ever seen recordings of Liara's mother?
Oh, God.
Yes? What about her?
And remember Samara, the Asari Justica?
Where are you going with this, Kenneth?
Have you noticed that older Asari women seem to be a bit more ample? Do you think they just keep growing?
Kenneth!
I think I'll spend my sunset days in an Asari retirement home.
If I don't kill you first. Nothing to report.
Commander.
It's worth bringing them along.
Report, Commander.
If only for those exchanges. Not that it's, like, difficult to do, but totally worth it. Alright, really only one downstairs is Steve. Or Cortez, or whatever. And I don't know, he might have something to say about going into the Geth collective thing.
I've gotta say, I enjoyed that last mission on Rannoch.
Why? Because we weren't fired upon?
I appreciate you checking in on me. Sir.
Dude. Okay. I'm gonna upgrade my sniper rifle all the way. Because I likes it. Why am I not carrying anything? The Indra. Okay. Wait, do I really have to redo all my weapons? Alright. Wait, I thought it said there was something new here. I don't see nothing new. Okay. The Indra. There it is. Oh, now I gotta just keep going down and finding it. Oh, improved weight. I mean, I've got so much money now, there's no point in not upgrading it. That's it. Yep, that's it. Cool. Alrighty. Oh, I bet Edie's got something to say. Joker too, probably, but definitely Edie. Is there? Okay. Invalid extranet domain. Geth programs and hardware Legion have requested Prime runtime updates. Hybrid Commander on platforms. Prime platforms house and server remain stationed on Rana. Creator forces prevent transfer of Prime platforms to Geth transport vessels. Cessation of Okay. So it's saying you don't actually get the Primes until the war is over. I can understand that.
Man, watching the Geth fleet move, it's like thousands of stunt flyers in formation. Creepy stunt flyers, whose ships look like some sort of cockroach wasp thing.
Mm-hmm.
So you went into the Geth consensus? Like virtual reality?
Some to that effect.
It was strange, but I got out all right.
Did you? I mean, how would you know?
How would I know what?
If you really got out. See, if the Geth experience everything virtually, then you could only think you're in the real world. What if this, like everything you're seeing now, is a simulation? Commander?
Thanks, Joker. That's really comforting.
Shepard, you are now possibly the only living organic who has experienced the Geth consensus.
Possibly.
Do you feel different?
It was fascinating. Mind-blowing. And I'm also a bit thirsty.
And just like that, the magic is gone.
Did you just say what I think you said?
No. Hello, Shepard.
You're my favorite, Edie. Okay, so now that we've gone through and talked to everybody, let's end it. This has been your Funky Honky.
Lieutenant Commander Williams said something about enjoying some downtime on the Citadel. Might be a nice break for both of you.
Yeah, well, we kind of got more pressing matters at the moment, I would say.
Commander?
Trainer. But this has been your Funky Honky with Let's Play Mass Effect 3 with Blind TLC one of these days. Stay tuned for episode, was it 29? When we're going to go and end the war between the Geth and the Quarians. And as always, I hope you'll see me next time.